So employers in our community certainly need a workforce that is prepared and is able to do the jobs in the businesses and the industries that we have in our community and beyond. So, I truly feel like our school district needs to be preparing students for success, and part of that is being productive members of our community in the workforce. So, that means focusing on academic achievement, making sure that our students receive the education, the instruction, the experiences, and the soft skills that they need to succeed in the workforce. I think we're certainly also going to see in the next few years, and we've already seen it, technology changing at such a rapid pace that the workforce needs students who are able to keep up with that pace of change. So that means our students have to have intellectual curiosity, problem-solving skills, and the ability to adapt and learn. So that is going to be an important part of a successful experience for our kids in Springfield Public Schools. We also must understand what the next generation of work is going to look like for kids in our community. So we have to, as a board, connect with educators, but also connect with the business community and understand where the gaps will be in the workforce and where those educational gaps are so we can help fill those. One of the things that I think SPS does really well, we are known as a district of choice, and regionally we have more choices for our students than many of our neighboring schools. So I think that's something that the district is doing really well, and I think that contributes substantially to workforce development. So I think we need to continue to investing in those choices for our students. We need to make sure that students can explore their strengths, can explore their areas of interest, and find a path that's ultimately right for them, whether that's college after high school, whether that's entering the workforce or entering a trade. The more options that we can give our students to connect with those career paths as they're developing in their education, the better off that we're going to be as a community. I think that we have to empower students to connect with those programs and make those choices, and I certainly think as a board it's incumbent on us to understand the needs of the workforce. So we need to understand where those education gaps are so that as we're developing the strategic mission for the district, that we're able to help create programs and support educators in a way that drives workforce at the forefront. So it's really exciting. The last 3 years, Springfield Public Schools has shown a lot of growth. Academically, our test scores are improving, our attendance rates are improving, our graduation rate last year was at an all-time high, which is that's great momentum coming off of the COVID learning loss. And as I've talked to professionals in the field of education, they say it takes almost 4 years to move the needle in academic achievement. So that's an incredible accomplishment for our school district. We should celebrate that as a community, and we should continue that momentum. We shouldn't become complacent with where we are. We should want the best for our students and continue to push for academic excellence in our community. I think part of that, something that we can focus on in the coming years and will be continued focus, not just for Springfield Public Schools, but for other communities as well, is teacher attraction and retention. When you look at the #1 factor that influences a student's success in the classroom, teachers have more than two-thirds of that influence, whether over buildings or administrators or curriculum. It really is the teacher that drives success for students. So we're going to have to focus on that as a community and as a school district. How do we recruit and retain the best teachers? Certainly compensation's a part of that. Safe working environments, culture in our schools to make sure that those teachers are supported and are able to do the work that we need them to do in educating our future.